Stadium, Baton Rouge. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the LSU Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Michigan head coach pregame, he told me they understand every ranked matchup becomes a measuring stick when you're carrying a top 10 ranking. They got off to a strong start last week, 1-0 on the season, but that doesn't matter. He said, we will be good if we execute each and every game. Keeps talking to the players in the locker room about the sky is the limit for this team, but it will take one game at a time, and he thinks this is the team that can do it. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Wolverines headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Well, that'll give them good field position as he kicks it out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun, it's Berry. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Tigers will hustle to the line. Bring him down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
On third down, here's Durham. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Now, 4th down.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Levin. Makes the grab, it's Joyner. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. 3rd and long coming up. Changing the routes with his receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Left side is Harris. Touchdown, Tigers! Ball into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And they squelched that play so fast, can you even still call it a sweep?
You can sweep that play under the rug and not run it again because it was very unsuccessful.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. They'll run it. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
This is an interesting decision now for the head coach. You're trailing very early in the game. There's a lot of football left. But you're in a situation where you could go for it here and try and answer after your defense gave up that touchdown on the opening drive.
They were hoping for a little more, but it could have been worse as the punt goes out of bounds, and they'll put it in play around the 45-yard line. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. LSU right back to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Looking downfield, it's Levin. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Drives inside. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
LSU trying to convert a 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He's got it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
2nd down to the air. Caught. He's stopped. He's changing the play. 3rd and long right here. To the air, it's Levin. Unloads it left. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on 4th. Trying to escape and get it himself. He won't get there. The defense with a 4th down stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
On the move, it's Marshall. Enough to move the chains. Flying down the left side. Inside the 30. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverines!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. LSU quick to the line. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Moving the pocket, it's Levitt. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Berry. Here he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Fielded in the end zone, it's Burton. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun. Can't get him to the ground. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got some green grass. Oh, he's got some space. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Underwood. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Here's Underwood. Back's got it on the screen. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Needs it. Got the 1st down. Across the 25, he's got room. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Here's Underwood to throw. Makes the grab. Could not make his way to the corner. The Wolverines want to move quickly. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contempt.
Trying to rumble in. Touchdown Wolverines. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Straight ahead, it's Berry. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. No huddle here for the offense. Rush is on. Just a misfire there.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. Moves the pocket. It's Levitt. Unloads to the right. Can't make the grab on third down, and that is a rare drop for this guy.
And that's the play the defense finally needed, man. They were getting gashed early. First 2 drives, they gave up 2 touchdowns. They knew they had to be able to get off the field. Great job creating the incompletion there on third down, now setting up 4th.
Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. So here comes the Michigan offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Throwing, Underwood. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. And it's incomplete on third down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Right side, it's Watkins. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Rolls right. Rolling right and going deep. Makes the grab. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run it. It's Berry. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. They'll run it with Caden Durham. Just smothered on the play. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Fitted in the window for the score.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own, a chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Second and long here. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Hand it to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. Looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Levin. Out wide right, it's Durham. Makes the grab, down immediately, he picks up a few. And the Tigers are in the hurry-up. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Long way to go on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his target. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Press center downs going to the air. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Wants to go up top on second down. Out wide left, it's Watkins. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. He wants to throw it again. Right side, it's Watkins. He's down right there, but he has plenty to pick up the first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. so important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Looking to throw, it's Levitt. He turns that loose down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Eagle, net, Wilson, iron. Whiplash.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's not afraid to go deep. And he's got it inside the 35.
And man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man. So much time in the pocket. He delivers the big play down the field. Kudos to that offensive line right there.
Now the Tigers will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Wilson. Eagle, check. Slug. Circuit.
To throw, it's Levitt. Trying to make magic with his feet. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Utah, taking on the number 23 team, the Wyoming Cowboys. And it's the Utes looking to bounce back from a Week 1 loss. They lead it here in the first half. We'll see how things progress. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Sun Belt.
The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some...
It's a running room. The 30. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Michigan. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come. .25-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Sends it downfield. Oh, he's playing with fire. He's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Underwood throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Still on his feet. Oh, what a cut! He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Marshall. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Back to throw, it's Underwood. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
They want to dance their way in on third and goal. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal. This defense has stood tall on 3 straight plays. Got to wonder if this offense is willing to stay aggressive and go for it.
Yeah, in offense nowadays, you should stay aggressive, right? Play the numbers game, even if you do get stuffed.
Touchdown, Michigan! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
Fourth and goal, gotta have it. Who do you go to? You give it to your playmaker. You give it to your quarterback. You trust him. You trust him handling the football. He does what he's supposed to do, gets downhill, makes the fourth down conversion, and they get in for 6.
From deep, it's Durham. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Out of the backfield, he's open. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. LSU right back to the line.
You knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast.
Snags it, and there's running room. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Quarterback changing the play. Looking to throw again. Reels it in. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Left side, it's Bowman. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's looking to pass. Buying time to his right. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. This is soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Sells to fake. Wide, it's Brown. Touchdown, Tiger! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
That just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill.
Picked off. A turnover in their own end. There he goes. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. Tells the run, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. They're all over it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Shoots it to the left. Got him in the open. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Wolverines headed quickly to the line.
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Just going to keep it after the snap. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. There's some daylight. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. You want to talk about converting a 4th down in style with a whole lot extra, David.
How about it? Clutch mode. 4th down time. You only need a little, but he pushes the ball way down the field. He believes in his guy, makes the play, gets the big first down.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Right side, it's Burke. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Wide left, it's Burke. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Making the adjustment on the play. Back to throw, it's Levin. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. And what a play and what a return as he takes it all the way back inside the 10. And the Wolverines couldn't have asked for better field position as they get a chance to strike here. Here's Underwood to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Intercepted to stop the threat. And what a way to end the quarter for this defense, forcing the big turnover. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Drops back on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Breaks into the open. Pass to 50. Pass to 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception, and now this offense has a chance late. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Out wide right, it's Berry. Crosses the 30, he's got away. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Now, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Escapes the pressure to his right. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there.
And almost another interception for this defense. They've been picking him off like crazy. They've shut down this passing attack, creating so many big plays. This defense is dialed in, locked in, and really creating havoc for this offense.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Big moment here for the defense. Can you come up with one more stop? You've got the lead. It's 4th and short. You're kind of in no man's land, so you're expecting them to go for it. If you can get off...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. So the 4th down call works out for them as they try to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, that play, Reese.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Trying to take it back at the 30. Touchdown, Wolverines. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Michigan 49, LSU 35.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. The run inside. It's buried. Knocked down immediately. LSU quick to the line.
This is one of the best run defenses in the entire country. They pride themselves on being the most physical unit, and you are seeing that in this game, shutting down this running back.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback, and I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
LSU moving the ball quickly down the field.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable. Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Levin. He's got it on the run. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he's in! Touchdown, LSU! Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Throwing, Underwood. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Underwood. Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Marsh. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Fires to the right. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Trying to take it back. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They fought their way back. A scoring drive, the stop, and now a chance to pull even on this drive late. Under pressure, and it's a sack. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. From the gun. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this offense is up against it here. Trailing late in the game. The defense knows they're going to throw the football. 1st down, they get sacked. 2nd down, incompletion. There's no mystery what's happening here. Quarterback's just going to have to make a play on 3rd down.
Right down the middle. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His 2nd big game-changing play in this football game.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll ride him again, and he's brought down after a short gain. The Tigers spend their 3rd and final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Enormous play coming right here. 3rd down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. Going to the run, it's Marshall. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. And finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And now the lead is extended a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hits inside, it's Barry.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing...
Looking for a huge play. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And it comes up empty there, but that's exactly what this offense needs to keep doing, man. Keep throwing the football. Like, don't quit. Don't give up. I know you're down a couple of possessions, but you want to show your team, man, that we're always going to fight no matter what the scoreboard is. That's what we are. That's who we are. We're competitive, and we're going to keep getting better, and that's the goal of this squad.
Back to throw. It's Levitt. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Making the adjustment. Needs it here on 4th down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Well, I know when the defense goes back and watches this film, it's not going to be perfect, but that was the stop they needed, right, David? You've got 2 great offenses going back and forth. You just got to be able to break serve once, and the defense...
Wide open on the right. He's at the 30. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards.